What's up, y'all? There's a couple phone calls we're gonna make right out of the gate. Okay. Man, I can't type today. Cool. What's up, Johnny? Man, you caught me right as I jumped on today. We are making. I just got a cash offer lead. It came in late last night, so I couldn't call them. So I'm gonna give a shout right now and see if I can get them. Just bear with me one sec. All right, let's rock and roll. See if we can get these people. They hit me really late, so um, they answered the phone. What's up, brother? I see you rocking and rolling, putting things together, deals together. That's what we love to see. So congrats. All right. This lead came in late last night. This is Armand. And the deal guys with cash offers when they fill out forms on the website is speed to lead, man. We got to get them on the phone the minute that they are um, the minute they fill out the information. Oh, bro, this is some dope coffee, man. Hell yeah. That is phenomenal. Damn, bro. All right, so we're gonna hit this person, make the call right now. Let's see. So this is Armand. What info do I have? It's a condo, and he's looking to sell ASAP. He's looking for a cash offer ASAP. So let's see what we can do. Oh, come on, man. How does it go right to voicemail? Right to voicemail. Let's just call it one more time and see. Yeah, it goes right to voicemail. Damn. Good morning, Armand. My name is Daniel. Looks like you filled out a form on our website for a cash offer for your property over in the Galaxy. Um, or I'm sorry, actually, you're not in the Galaxy. But yeah, let's give a. We're just trying to connect with you. So when you give me a call, it's about 9 o'clock on Wednesday. We can connect and see how we can help you. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you. That sucks. All right, man. That stinks. I couldn't get. Let me cut a. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna now text him because again, it went right to voicemail. Alright. I'm just putting notes in, guys, just so you know when I'm typing here, what I'm doing is I'm filling in notes to my portal, so it's tracked up to who what I called this guy. I just put, "Called this morning, went right to voicemail, did not ring." Texted as well. Alright. I'm also gonna try this woman, Martha, again. She reached out to us, but I've not been able to get in touch with her. Good morning. This is Daniel. I'm trying to reach Martha. She filled out some information on our website regarding a cash offer for her property in Sussex County. You're welcome. All right. This is a Google blocker, so I haven't been able to penetrate it yet. Nope. Still has not been able. We have not been able to get in touch with her. She just is not in. I don't know why, but it's okay. We're gonna make notes. All right, and I'm gonna also text her. And that's what we're gonna do. And this is the text. I'll read you guys the text that I send them. It's very simple. You just got to change the name and the address. Okay. So this is how it reads. Her name, Martha. So, hi, Martha. My name is Daniel. Looks like you filled out some information on our website regarding getting a cash offer for your property in Sussex County. I just left you a message. Please call me. Thank you kindly. That's the message that I text them when I can't get them. What's up, Tom? I have to actually call you today, Tom, 'cause I have a question for you. Just a question regarding what we talked. Nothing about. It's related to what we talked about yesterday, but um, all right. Yeah, Tom, I have to actually reach out to you. There's just a question I want to ask. It's regarding something that you wanted me to keep quiet on. I want to ask you a question about that. So later today, I'm going to call you, probably when I'm done here live. Okay, bud? All right. Let's go and we're gonna call. Let's hit some of these cash offers and see if See if I can get in touch with any of them. This is Ben Phil. Oh, I spoke to this guy already. This guy, he's I'm gonna try this woman. This is Jennifer. I wanna make sure that she's not listed though, real quick. Let's just check that. This is a oh, it's a condo building. Alright. And I don't know which unit is hers. Well, let's see. Let's call. We're just gonna call her. She hasn't responded to me in a long time. Okay. All right, and this is Jennifer we're calling. Yeah, it's ringing. Let's see. Uh, 3 rings. Come on. Well, we'll leave a message. That's her. Good morning, Jennifer. This is Daniel. I'm reaching out to you as it looks like about a month ago, you filled out information on our website regarding getting a cash offer for your property over in Hoboken. Trying to just connect with you to see how we can help you out with that. Please call me. It is Wednesday. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you. All right. Man, yesterday I hit 10, 12, 13 contacts. Today it's already starting out as machines. It's all right though. It's how the days go, guys. Sometimes you get a good day where we set contacts and appointments, and other days it's dry. That's how the biz goes. All right. Let's. I'm going to call a couple more, and then I'm going to pivot to my commercial leads because I know that there's a couple on there that are definitely looking to sell. Um, all right. Actually, I called them all. All right, I called them all. Let's pivot. We're going to pivot to commercial. We are going to pivot to commercial. My uh, my TM is pulling new ones. Oh, we have a bunch of them. Oh, this is good. Yeah, guys, we're going to have a nice section here. This is nice. All right, cool. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to tell her right now. Hey, let's get those commercials sold. I'm just going to say we have a few. Please. Cool. We have, I'll tell you right now, this is a 1.9, 2 million in Newark. We have a 1.9 in Somerville. This is relisted. Oh, I remember this one. Did we talk to this lady? All right, this is 1.9. David Delaco, 118 Main Street. So what we're gonna do is Google the address. All right, so this is it's 2 million bucks. So I want to make sure that we have this thing right. All right, there it is. Yeah, beautiful building. Damn. All right, this is no longer on LoopNet. So listing median price. All right, so now what we do, guys. All right, this is important. Now we have to go on the MLS and see, is this thing, did it sell, or was this maybe a private sale? Because it's an old expired. It's old. All right. No, this did not sell. Doesn't look like it. Let me see. That's from 2023. That's from 2025. So this does not look like it's sold. I'm gonna have her pull it, and then I'm gonna call the owner. I have a feeling. I feel like when we spoke to them initially, that's all right. Whatever. Anyway, let's call these. This is 1.15. This is in Union City. This is right around the corner from me. All right, and then I didn't call it. Let's make sure this thing isn't listed. Get out of here. Nope. It's a four too. It's a four fam. All right, let's call her. This is Dora. 1, 2, 3. All right, it's ringing. And this is Dora. Voicemail. Come on. Come on. Good morning, Dora. My name is Daniel. I'm actually right here in Union City, Dora, and I wanted to reach out to you regarding the property that was for sale over on 14th. We're right in the area, and we noticed that it didn't sell. I wanted to just ask a couple questions and see, I guess, what your intentions are. Please call me. My number is 973-255-8714. And Dora, my name is Daniel. Okay? Thank you. All right. Now, if you notice, I didn't tell the realtor. I would love to see if she's open to maybe offer. So that's why I didn't say like I'm Daniel with DXP. That is why I did that. There's always a method to why I do that because sometimes, if she's open to taking a cash offer, then if she hears realtor, she's already going to think commission breath. So that's why I don't do that. So I'll leave that part out that I'm a realtor. All right. So we left her a message. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. We'll get some people on today. I have to put up a I actually have to make a listing agreement today, and then I have to call somebody else that, I think is gonna be listing in the next 30 days, and I wanna just check. So, alright, I'm just gonna put notes in here that I alright, left message for Dora, and then you put the phone number. Mhm. Cool. All right, and then we're going to call her back. What's today? I'll call her tomorrow. I'll call her yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Pull that. Okay, cool. I'm just talking to my transaction manager. That's all. All right, then we add a reminder, and we're good. All right, on to the next. Who's next? Who is next? All right. This is one in Dover. I think I yeah, this is 2.3. This is Martin. They don't live here, they live out of state. I think the price point is a little high based on what I know about the property. This is Marty too on, um, did I call him? The 12th, so that's what, Monday? Alright, let's just Google the property first. Um, good song. I'd love to see you 2 live. Haven't seen them live yet. Alright, I'm just checking to see. Nope, that is most definitely expired. It is a yeah, I think that phew, I wonder if they know the owner. This is wildly overpriced. I don't even know if my partner would take it. Well, we're gonna call them anyway, and maybe they know the owner. Let's figure it out. I've left this guy a message before, he didn't answer. Back. Remember, guys, 6 times is it 6 or 7 times that you have to call somebody before they agree to do business with you or even agree to meet you. Alright, it's ringing. This is Marty, and Marty is of retirement age. He's probably a snowbird because he's down in Florida, but has a Jersey number. We call them snowbirds here. If you guys know what that means, you can drop in the comments. All right. All right. We're going to leave a message for him. Good morning, Marty. Marty, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent right up here in New Jersey with Tip Commercial. I was reaching out to you regarding a really nice building over in Dover that looks like it came off the market. And we were just a little curious as to, I guess, what happened because it looks like a great piece of commercial property. Please call me. My number, sir, is 973-255-8714, and I'm Daniel. Thank you. Alright, And we're going to put in here that we're going to call him back. We're going to call him back on Friday. Space that out. All right. Next one is, well, this guy, my partner and I pitched. I mean, this is one of those. I got to be honest, man. We are curious as to what happened to this guy. Let's see if he ever listed. No, he never. It's so weird. It's a great commercial property. Yeah, great property. So what happened with this was, I called this guy relentlessly for a year, and finally, because he was away, he was in Eastern Europe. Got all my messages, and when he came back, he said he had a ton of people interested in the property, like stuck their business cards in the door, vacant commercial space. And but he said you were constantly leaving me messages and actually calling, so I wanted to reach out to you. I said, great. We had a conversation. I got the owner of the company, my partner, on the phone. We pitched him. He was like, all right, I'm ready to go. We're like, okay, great. We'll send the listing paperwork, a couple pages, and once that's executed, we can photograph it and get it on the market, get sold for you, and be done with it. And that was the last we heard from him. We called to follow up to get the paperwork. He never reached out, and then it was like he literally fell off the face of the earth and basically ghosted us. I don't understand what happened. My partner's like, forget him. That's not somebody we want to do business with. I agree, but I'm also like, why did you do that? So I feel like there is, like, if I can get him on the phone, I just want to know like what happened, because I've never had that happen before. We got to the point of sending the listing paperwork back, and he didn't, like, he's just never responded. It's very strange. The guy's name is Peter, and I'm gonna call him now. He hasn't responded to me or answered any of my phone calls in, I don't know, 2 months, but I'm gonna try him again. Never know. Maybe he changed his mind, but that's okay. Just tell us. So it's fine that you do that, but, man up and tell us instead of just ignoring us. Yeah, it's 3 rings now. Yeah, voicemail. Morning, Peter. It's Daniel and Jason with Tip Commercial. Again, it's Wednesday. It's about 9:30. We just came across your property once more, and figured we'd give you a shout. Curious as to what happened. Maybe you had a change of heart, thinking you want to keep the property, which is all well and good. We just wanted to see what happened, as we left off with sending you the listing paperwork and never heard back from you. So please call me, text me, whatever's easier. Just let us know where you're at. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you, Peter. Just so you guys know, that is it's normal. I'm not gonna comment on whether I think it's, on somebody's character or not. I'll just say that I wouldn't do business that way, but I'm gonna be in Florida at that time. I wouldn't do business that way, but it's not, and don't take it personally. I guess that's the best way I can say. It's not personal. A lot of agents will take that personally when somebody just ignores them, or, you know, doesn't, respond. It's not. It's business. Whatever he's thinking is it's business. I just wouldn't do it that way. I would, tell you, "Hey, you know what? I changed my mind. We're not gonna sell the building." So, alright. Anyway, we got one here. This is 825,000. I wanna get another cup of coffee. Just bear with me here a minute, guys. I'm just gonna grab a cup of coffee. Ugh, holy smokes. Legs are still alright. I did legs yesterday. Man, they are, like, so sore today. I gotta figure out a way to do legs where the next day I'm just not, like, so sore and walking around like I'm 90 instead of when I'm 50, but it's all good though. These are uptown problems, guys. Alright, this is Alka. We're gonna call Alka. Okay. Alright, so I'm setting up an appointment right now, for a listing. We are finding out right now. What I'm doing is now bringing my ops manager. She wants to come on the appointment with me. Now I'm trying to figure out what time. I really wanted to get the listing paperwork signed this week, but it looks like Monday is the day to do it. So I'm gonna call her, the owner, and see if Monday would be a fine time to do the appointments. All right. So let's see what we got. Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, I'll call that in a minute when I have we're gonna keep making these phone calls. What the fuck is this? Ugh, it's just garbage. All right. Oh, guess that sucks. Getting ready to set an appointment. All right, we're going to set an appointment, and then yes, all right. Who else do we have here? Oh, we're gonna call Alka. What number did I call her on? This is an $825,000 restaurant in Sussex County. Mm. It's gonna go to voicemail. Yep, voicemail. All right. We're gonna leave her a message. Good morning, Alka. This is Daniel. Again, commercial agent here with Tip Commercial. We were just curious as to the property over in Ogdensburg, the restaurant with the apartments, and we just wanted to talk to you a little bit about it because it looks like it came off the market, Alka, and it didn't sell. We were a little confused because it looks like a really nice building. Please call me. I'm at 973-255-8714. Thank you. All right. Now we'll call her back on Friday. Pop this in there. And we'll call her at 9 a.m., not 9:41. All right. Office versus Google. So perhaps. All right. A lot of communication today with my ops. That's why, but it's important. These are things that are important to get systems in place, and we are going to. Oh, we have a new one here. Road. That's it. This is Timothy, and let's take a look at this. What is this? Oh yeah, this is totally commercial property. What? Heck yeah, bro. Did this expire recently? Yes, it did. This has been on the market all year. All right, let's call this gentleman. This is great. Let me just check it on the MLS. Make sure it's not listed. Perfect. Let's see. No, this definitely expired. Who had it? Uh, residential agent, occupied 100%, turnkey. So this is a nice. All right, let's find out what's going on with this. Let's see if we can get him on the phone. This is Timothy. All right. I can't see the man, I gotta make this bigger. There we go. Okay. Let's call him. This is Timothy. Oh, that is not her, I don't think. No, wrong number. Let me see. 615. Nope. Well, let's try this phone number because that one was a woman. That is definitely not the owner. All right, let's try this. Eh, right to voice. Well, let's leave a message and then we'll see. Good morning. This message is for Timothy. Timothy, my name is Daniel. I'm a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. I was reaching out to you regarding a building that looked like it was for sale over in Lake Hopatcong. My partner and I just wanted to connect with you for a couple minutes, ask a few questions because it looked like a great building that came off the market and didn't sell. My number, sir, directly is 973 255 8714. Thank you. All right. I hope that's his number. We'll find out in a minute. No, it's out of Morristown, so I think this is the right number. And we're going to call him back tomorrow. This is a good lead. This is a good building. I think we can really help this guy. It just wasn't marketed right. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going, guys. Hey, what's your name? Is it Cleo? What's your name? My friend, I always see you, man. What is your name, brother? I see you popping around all the time. I just never. I think we've talked a couple times on Instagram, but okay. Just checking emails. All right, let's keep calling here. Keep going. John Connor, that's an executed, which is great. All right, this is 1.7. We're going to call this one again. This was, well, did I not call this one? No. Hmm. I don't know. This is weird. All right, so we're going to call Armindo. Anyway, this is, I need the one, did she pull that one? Okay. All right. Yeah, because I want that one. Okay, so next we are in this one. This is 1.7 million. This is in Fairfield. This is Ermindo, and we're going to call him right now. Oh, let's just check first and make sure this is not listed. Yeah, that's the property. Okay, so it's 3. Oh, don't tell me that this is listed with these residential bums. Come on, bro. I didn't mean bums. Don't pull that. Social imprint. Do not pull that. I just said residential agents. Um, I use that word. Don't pull it. Don't pull it. It's not what I meant. I'm actually frustrated because it got relisted and I didn't get a chance to call them. That's all I meant. Yeah, it's active. Shit. Well, let me see. Did they list it with the same agent? All right. All right. So here's the deal. I will say this. This was listed for a year with a residential agent at 1.5 even. It now is relisted, different residential agent. No, same residential agent, but now at 1.45. So a $50,000 reduction is not going to get this property. And I'm looking at the rents in here. This is why the property is not moving. It's grossly under rented, and they're marketing this as, oh, the new owners can increase the rents with a new triple. That's not how you price property. Imagine. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so it is relisted. So I have to. We're going to delete this one and just get it out of here. It's unfortunate, but this is how it goes. So they started same agent 1.7. Now they went to 1.5. Now they're at 1.45. But they're not willing to go in a different direction from the agent. So there's nothing you can do. All right, let's call the next one. This is 1.25 in, and this is the gentleman that said, I don't, you're calling me and I don't own any property there. Let me see. Oh, and let me tell lady. Oh, just come on. I'm fucking. Um, all right, we're gonna call that one. I have to find. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me send this to assistant. Well, I have people calling me, and I'm not. There we go. All right. There we go. Equal. All right. Cool. All right. Now we're going to go to 1.85 million. This is in Clifton. All right. Let's see. Who do we have here? This is all right. We have what's up, Martin? What do I think about pre foreclosures? What do you mean by the question? What do you mean? What do I think about them? Tell me what you mean by that. Do I think it's a good lead source? Do I think it's good to buy for myself? Like, what do you mean? I ask you to be specific because that's a very broad question. What do I think about? So tell me what specifically you're thinking of when you ask me that question. And while you answer that, my brother, I am going to make this phone call to this is Farouk. This is a young guy too. He's got a 1 point. I mean, it could be that the price is as to why the property is not selling, but I do want to call this guy. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Did I not call this guy? This is a no. I must not have called him, or I didn't put a note in that I called him. All right, well, we're gonna call him now. Let's try this. This is uh, 4653. Okay, let's call him. This is Farouk. Ah, a Google blocker. Good morning. My name is Daniel, commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Trying to reach out to Farouk regarding a building in Clifton. All right, guys. Let's see if this Google blocker guy gets around the Google blocker. Oh, as a lead source. I'll answer that in a minute, Martin. Let me just see if this guy lets me through his Google blocker. Come on. Good morning, Farouk. My name is Daniel, a commercial agent with Tip Commercial. Just trying to connect with you regarding the building that was for sale in Clifton. Looks like a nice building. I was a little confused as to why it didn't sell and wanted to connect with you. Please call me. Sir, my number is 973 215 8714. Thank you. All right. As a lead source, I think, well, how are you getting the leads? That's a better question. Because you have to remember, are you thinking you're going to buy them? Pre foreclosures is a particular niche. Are you looking to list them? Are you looking to buy them? Are you looking to what are you looking to do with them? Are you an investor, or are you just Martin? Are you just an agent that is looking to pick up different lead sources? Property radar. Okay. And when you call them, Martin, are you Are they good leads where they're actually in pre-foreclosure and are looking to sell the like, they can still have the ability to sell the property? Is that what you're finding with them? And then I have to make 2 I'm gonna make 2 circle of influence phone calls. List and assignments. Oh, so you mean, hold on. This is a good, yeah, this is good, man. I like that you're, yeah, okay, cool. Um, I think it's a great lead source for that. You know, I do PPL, which is pay per lead too, and sometimes, the leads that I get, they are, barely trying to get why are you saying barely trying to get into the wholesale side of business? What do you mean barely? Like, is that a because I'm always interested in why people use specific language. Are you saying that that is a you've been trying and you haven't been successful, or are you saying you're just starting out? Because I'll tell you, when I read barely trying, what that says to me is it's, you've been trying it and you've been unsuccessful, so, you're close to giving up. That's how I read that. Tell me if I'm correct or not. Most of it expired in FSBO. Okay. Yeah, that's how so let's get into this a little bit. I don't mind taking a little sidebar here, brother, if you don't mind. How long have you been in the business? You're a realtor and you're looking to get into the investment side of it. Um, how long have you been in the business? Oh, tell me how long you've been in the biz, brother. It's important. I'm in the industry for 1999. So what is that? 27 years, 26 years. I was in the lending side, then I moved to the real estate side. So I have experience on both. Tell me how long you've been in the industry. Okay. So you're new. You're newer to the biz. Oh man, that coffee is rocking today. It's so fucking good. So do you like it, brother? I was waiting for you to respond. Um, do you enjoy it? That's a good, and these are questions that is going to kind of let me go in another direction as far as how I'm going to answer um, the pre-foreclosure question. What's been your experience so far? Have you experienced success? Have you listed property and sold property? Are you more of a buyer's agent? That's okay, man. So tell me, like, what's been your experience? Have you listed and sold property? If so, um, are you more of a listing agent than a buyer agent? Okay. So you can answer as the delay goes. What I'm gonna do is this, I'll just answer and say to you, I think pre-foreclosures, if you're looking to get into the wholesaling side of it, it could definitely be, a good lead source. 3 solds, 1 buyer. Okay, cool. So you like listing instead of working with sellers instead of buyers. Is that correct assumption? And then to go into the pre-foreclosure, look, is it a good lead source? Yes. But, what I would say to you is this, and I think this is where a lot of agents can use some work. These people are going through a really, really hard time. Remember that the base level of human needs is food, water, and then what's the 3rd? Shelter, and really, air. So the 3rd, one of the base needs of human survival is something that's being taken away from them because of whatever the situation is. There is a level of empathy, compassion that you need to bring to these sellers when you deal with pre-foreclosures. It isn't just a, "I'm gonna go in there and see if I can, make a profit on the property." There is a whole different level of humanity that needs to go into you deal with and work with people that are going through pre-foreclosure. So, if you have that, and I don't know that I don't know you, so I don't know you do, maybe you do. You can be wildly successful at it because people can feel that. They feel when you're meeting with them, are you trying to just take this property from them, or are you showing up with some empathy and some compassion, uh, as to what their situation is, and then provide them solutions to it. If there's a way for them to keep the property, are you gonna present it to them? Or are you just gonna try and take, these are all legitimate questions and, uh, experiences that I've had in dealing with people because I've listed and sold, or not even listed, I've bought through foreclosures and then done what you're looking to do, which is wholesale them, years ago. But we and the people that I was working with, we understood that. So, it can be a successful lead source for you, absolutely, absolutely. But just remember that it's not just a transaction. It is more than that because of the hardship that these families are going through. So, I hope that helps you with, the mindset that you would need to go into when you're helping somebody that is going through a pre-foreclosure, you know? Because sometimes there's a way they can keep the property with your help. Do you have the character and the integrity to present that option to them? That would be my question to you. Or is it just a transaction? To some agents, it's just a transaction, and they don't care, and investors as well. I want some agents in there. To investors, there's a good number of them, and I know a couple of them, where it's just a transaction. They don't care. They want the property, and that's what they want. It's a number. So, I guess I would ask, is that helpful to you, Martin, when I share that information with you? Does that help you? It is a wildly different animal than just going, talking to someone who's expired or listing the property on their own. Cool. I'm glad, brother. Just think of it again, yeah, like, it's different than you're just going out, talking to someone who's been on the market, the property didn't sell, and now you're gonna call them to see, if you can actually help them and get the property sold. It's very different than a traditional expired, for sale by owner, circle of influence. They're just different. They need help, and if we can help them, maybe get them some reload money, things of that nature, but, just asking the right questions when you're dealing with a free foreclosure. The pre-qualification is the same. We're asking questions to find out what happened, to figure out, okay, what is the solution? What can I do to help them? Is it just we're going to line up a buyer and get a buyer lined up for it if you're going to wholesale it? Is it, um, yes, they are. That's true. Expires are definitely overkilled with agents. Well, here's the thing I'd share with you, Martin, is you have to have the skills to be able to speak to an expired. So when you talk to them, you can connect with them. It's not just, "Hey, I can sell your property. Here's what I can do for you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." And that's what every agent's doing, my friend. And I made my living off of expireds the first few years in the business. Well, almost 100% of my business was expireds, but I really skilled up and got myself very scripted and learned what to say to them. So when I'm calling them, it's not the same old BS that every other agent's telling them. I don't know if you've done that. I'm happy to, um, well, here's a good question, Martin. The brokerage that you're at, are you getting training? Do they give you, uh, like, guidance and scripts and role play with you on how to memorize it? I bought training. Okay. Do you mind if you don't mind me asking, who with? What people did you buy through? And this is great, man. Hey, number 1, brother, I appreciate your authenticity with me, man. Okay. I know of him. I don't know him, but I think I've heard him a couple times, but I don't really know. I'm not familiar with a lot of his stuff. Um, this is just I'll give you an idea. This is me, brother. Just so you want to take a quick look. There's no pressure. I don't sit here and, like, it's helped me sell hundreds of homes. And I have an organization of about 51 people that I help work with, and a lot of them are one of the 2 of the guys are in their 20s and they're banging out. They made over 400 grand this year, both of them. So I have, like, scripts and courses and all that kind of stuff. But if you're happy and you think that the scripts that you have are working for you, stick with them, man. But what I can share with you is the scripts that I use. You can cut through all the bullshit with expires and for sale by owners. It cuts through it all. Because remember, I'll share with you this, Martin. For sale by owners, they need 2 things, like, with ridiculous amounts of these 2 things. The first thing that they need is just massive, massive amounts of approval, right? Because every agent is telling them that they shouldn't be selling it on their own, and they're not wrong for doing it. Is there a better way to do it? Yes, but that's our job to just show them through letting them self-discover through the logic that you show them will help them see that there is a better way. They're going to net less money because the whole buying public does not see their property, and then how it's presented to the public is a whole other ballgame. So that's the first thing that for sale by owners need. The second thing that they need is massive, massive amounts of follow-up. All right. Massive amounts of follow-up. Okay. So the likelihood that you're gonna list a for sale by owner on the first phone call is like it's less than 5%. They're gonna need, because everybody's calling them the first or second day that they put the property on the market. So they haven't even given them a chance to actually market it themselves. So the consistent follow-up with value. What are you presenting to them that is valuable to them? Instead of just saying, "Hey, I'm gonna call you back and let's see where you are." Let me ask before I keep going, does this all make sense to you? I just wanna make sure that what I'm saying, does it resonate? Does it make sense with you? I know there's a delay, so I'll see what you got. Okay, good. Good, good. And again, I don't know, I'm only going off of my experience. I'm not sure what kind of scripts you have for sale by owners. I'm not sure what kind of scripts you have for, expires. I'm happy to go over them with you. If you don't mind me asking, what brokerage are you with? And what area are you, brother? Where are you geographically? That's a great question. I'm in New Jersey, so I'm right outside of Manhattan. So when I turn my head, not in this location, but in the other location, I have 2, I look out and I can see the skyline, the Manhattan skyline. So that's how close to New York City I am. Where are you, brother? I know there's a delay, so I'll wait for you. But I'm just curious, like, where are you geographically? Oh, I got an itch. And then, what we'll do is also I have 2 phone calls to make to 2 sphere of influence clients. One of them is definitely listing. We'll set up the appointment for Monday, so my ops manager can come. And then the next one is just somebody that I need to follow up with to see what their time frame is. Yeah, brother, just curious where you're at geographically. And while you answer that, I'm going to, um, let's see, I have a couple people to call here. Oh, and this one was did I call this person yet? No. I'm actually gonna call this person right now. This is a commercial lead. And this is great, Martin. I love the back and forth. I work with, a lot of agents that I kind of help along the way and coach along the way. So, just if I can give you some knowledge and, impart some wisdom on you, my man. Would love to do it and see if it helps you secure some more deals. It's always the goal here, man. We're here to collaborate, my brother. Well, you answer that question. I'm going to call. This is Farouk. Did I call him already? I did call him already. All right. So we left him a message already. All right. Now we're going to call the next one, which is, let's see. This is in Livingston, and this is Amy. This is a nice building, man. I don't know why this woman's not calling me back. It's a beautiful building. Hmm. All right. All right. I don't know. Maybe there's just a big delay. I was just curious, Martin. Like, where are you? Um, all right. Well, we're going to call a couple more commercials. This is Amy. Just want to make sure that she is not listed again. And that's a great building, man. Yeah, it's a doctor's. It's like a doctor's office. Oh, don't fucking tell me this thing's listed. Are you kidding me, man? Shoot. Ah. Oh no, this is definitely not. Okay. No, this is off the market. All right. She's a free agent. Let's call her. We're gonna call her. Yeah, I guess I lost you, Martin. But before I make this call, yeah. So again, I just wanted to, just say that as far as the pre foreclosures, and then again, where we are with lead sources, I think that expireds can be a very beneficial lead source for you and for sale by owners. Especially, I don't know the area you're in. That's why I was asking you. And the reason I was asking it is in certain parts of the country, inventory has risen exponentially. In my area, it's city specific. Some of them, I have a ton of inventory. Some of them, the minute you list the property, it's going to go off the market. So if you price it right, so that's why I was curious where you are, because then what I can do is kind of give you some pointers on how to get more leads and then how to get more listings. Because you're a listing agent, not a buyer agent. So that's why I was asking like where you're at. I like working with sellers. It's not that I don't wouldn't work with the occasional buyer. I mean, I get referred buyers all the time, and I work with them. I have a team that I can refer them to. Sometimes it depends on the price point, but more importantly, it depends on who is referring me the client. That's the most important thing. So, because I have a large database, so it would depend on who's sending me the client. That said, I'm gonna call this person. This is Amy. I'm gonna call her and see if I can get her. Um, okay. I left her a message on this is yesterday. So I called her yesterday. We're gonna call her again today so we can get her. No, right to voicemail. Right to voicemail. Good morning, Amy. This is Daniel. I am a commercial agent right in Essex County. with Tip Commercial. Wanted to reach out to you, Amy, regarding the building that was for sale in Livingston. It looks like a great building. We were a little confused what happened and why it didn't sell. So please call me. It's Wednesday. My number is 973-255-8714. Thank you, Amy. All right. That's definitely her. It looks like the building might be in a trust, but I'm not sure. Come on. There we go. All right. We're going to call her on Friday, and we're going to call her at 9 a.m., not 10:30. See if that maybe makes a difference. All right. We had a good back and forth today. My man just decided to leave. It's all good. I would have been happy to give you one of my scripts, but I think he's more. All right. I'm going to make two phone calls. I'm not sure who's still here, Martin, if that's you or if it's somebody else, my brother, but I have two circle of influence calls I'm going to make now. One of them is to set up an appointment for Monday because I wanted to get the listing paperwork signed today, or I'm sorry, this week, but my ops manager wants to come, so we're going to go for Monday. So I'm going to call her right now. So let's do this. Um, the reason I'm using my personal cell is it's a circle of influence. It's somebody that I've known for a long time. They're in my they know me from my personal cell, not my work number. So that's why I'm gonna be taking off my headset and calling them from that number. So let's give a call. Where is she? There she is. Alright. Good morning, Mrs. K. It's Daniel. Just wanted to connect with you. I spoke to Dave, uh, and take a look and do paperwork for you, so we can keep everything on track. So it's about 10:30 on Wednesday. Give me a call, and then we can go from there. Thanks. All right. All right. That's the first one, and now we're going to call Pat and see if there's anything, any references, referrals that we can give to him. Hmm. Let's see. I don't know if he's working. We'll find out. 9739443. Hey, Pat, it's Daniel. It's about 10:30. Just wanted to check in with you and see how have things been going. Any referrals or references I can give to you? Because I know the transition from your old house to the new house is probably moving along very smoothly. And yeah, just want to check in with you, see how things are going, and if there's anything I can do. Um, to get references or companies, referrals, things of that nature. If you have a moment, give me a call. Love to hear. Thanks, Pat. Okay. Let's see. We have a couple more that we're going to call today. Let's see. Who is this? This was Amy, which I left a message for. Oh, so I have to get another phone. I'm This personal cell is a dying breed, and I have to get another one because he just called, but it didn't ring, and because for some reason I have to keep restarting the phone to take phone calls. So it's very frustrating, and I can't have that with a business. So I have to do that. So hey, what's going on? Did I just miss your call? Oh, good, good. I just wanted to. I don't know if you listened to the message. I just was. Yeah, I just wanted to pop. How's things going? What's the good word over there? Oh, congratulations! Is the kitchen all done? Nice, nice. Wow. Oh, you did? Okay, good, good, good. I remember. Yep. Nice. Awesome. Congrats, man. Is there, I mean, shoot, I was gonna say, is there anything I was sitting there thinking, like, I don't know if you had any references you would need or referrals for, I don't know, companies or, uh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, keep in touch. I was thinking about you guys the other day. Yeah. So awesome. I would love to see it. So yeah, whenever you guys are all settled in, the dust is cleared, give me a shout and I would love to come see you. You got it. Thanks, Pat. Bye. All right, cool. Okay. And the reason I'm checking in with him is the property that they're moving out of. We're going to work with him on that to list and sell that. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. All right. Okay. I think we are. I'm gonna make some breakfast now. We've been hitting it for a good bit, and I still have other calls to make this morning. Well, let me see. Maybe I can make a couple more. What time is it? 10:30. Oh, right. Let me call. I'm going to. All right. So I just emailed. This is a lead that I got 4 months ago from a third party, and it's in the courts because it's an estate sale. Let's just it's, okay. I'll tell you the story on this one. Okay. And then this is Drew. This guy, let me just make sure he's not listed. This was a crazy one, to be honest with you. Uh, it's crazy in the response that I got. Let's just say that. No, he never listed. Wow. Okay. There's when it sold way back when. Yeah, he paid. Jeez, he paid nothing for it. All right, let's call him. So the deal with him is something happened. He interviewed me and two other agents, and I was very obviously candid about what we thought the property would sell for, and then also uh, in regards to the amenities the property had. And I went over all that with him. Another agent told him that because he has a pool, and it's not even an in-ground pool, it's an above ground pool, he could get more money for it, which is not true. In New Jersey, pools don't add value because you can only use them 3 to 4 months out of the year. It's a marginal, and if there is, it's very marginal as to how much you could actually, what would be the increase in value. It's not like Florida. So, because they said that to him, when I closed him least 4 or 5 times. He wouldn't sign. So I said, "Okay," "I'll follow back up with you when you know you're gonna make a decision." He told me. I called him back, and he said, "Well, I gotta be honest, I'm not listing it yet. We had some things happen in the family, but I wanna let you know that, you didn't mention to me anything about the pool." And I said, "Well, tell me what you mean by that." And he said, "Well, another agent told me that I could get more for the pool because the pool's really nice. I really like that." I I was caught a little bit off guard, and I said, "Okay." I said, "I appreciate that." What I've noticed with regards to values of properties is because the pool is only used a few months out of the year, we haven't seen an aggressive increase in property value because the property has a pool. And but I said, but again, what we'll do is we can take a look and see if that's is on your block specifically. But he said, well, you didn't even say that it was nice. And I said, okay. I said, I appreciate it, Drew, but the whole property is nice. I said, you know, is that is that going to be a determining factor in the agent that you pick because they complimented the pool? And he said, no, I just felt like that, that's something that could have been mentioned. Like, okay. Now he didn't throw me out and say like I'm not going to use you because of this, and he hasn't listed yet. And then when I reached out to him about 2 months ago, he said, these things are still in play, and I'm not able to list right now. You're still in the running. So I'm gonna call him, see where he's at with the property. What ones do I have in process? Let me just look at this one. All right, yeah, she's not listed either. Well, let's give her a shout and see too. This was back in November. Let's call her first. She filled out info on our website. Yeah, it's ringing now. Mailbox is full. All right. All right. All right, he read it. That's good. So the attorney read it. So one more phone call that I'm going to make here. We're going to call Drew and just find out some time frames on him, where you're at. We met way back in May. All right, I think this is going to go to voicemail too. Yep. Good morning, Drew. This is Daniel. I'm the broker that met with you with the XP, and we met. I know, hopefully, you probably remember back in I want to say it was either June or May of last year regarding your property on Gerard. I know you had some things happening with your brother, and you're just going to delay on the listing. I wanted to check in with you, my friend, and see where you're at, what's happened, if you're still interested in getting the property on the market. So when you have a moment, please call me. It is 10:45 on Wednesday. Sir, my number is 973-255-8714. That's true. All right. Okay. All right. I think we're good here. We're gonna end this puppy. Good session today. Well, decent session today anyway.